$250 million in rookie jersey sales for Shedeur Sanders, which means he's going to commission $14 million. He only made $4.6 million from his rookie contract. So he's already made more than most second, third, whatever round.
The NFL front office ecosystem is rattled right now. What was supposed to be a routine rookie cycle turned into chaos the moment Nike's name got attached to Shedeur Sanders in a way nobody saw coming. A fifth-round pick was never supposed to bend the business side of the league like this, but that's exactly what happened. As sources claim, Nike executives quietly moved into position weeks after draft night, tracking early jersey movement that spiked faster than some Pro Bowl veterans.
I give to them some warm, some didn't, but I was like, okay, this is just my little appreciation gift to them. Because they don't be having a lot of...
Within days, league insiders were whispering that Sanders jerseys crossed the $250 million mark in combined online, international, and stadium-linked merchandise pipelines. That number alone shook executives because it eclipsed the total guaranteed money in his 4-year rookie contract before training camp even settled. The league's marketing hierarchy was caught flat-footed, with executives scrambling to explain how a rookie quarterback with 0 NFL snaps became a retail juggernaut overnight. Sources tied to licensing partners claim Nike interpreted this surge as a once-in-a-decade cultural moment, not a fluke, triggering internal discussions for a historic endorsement structure.
Sign for anybody out there that feels like they've been done wrong. You are always going to end up on the right side if you are a good person. Shedeur has been doing nothing but keeping quiet, working, minding his business, driving the speed limit hopefully, and doing everything he needs to do to prepare for this upcoming season.
The deal reportedly includes a prime equity style clause, a mechanism inspired by legacy athlete branding, giving Sanders long-term revenue participation instead of short-term cash grabs. That clause alone sent shockwaves through ownership circles because it threatens the league's tightly controlled rookie wage and endorsement ecosystem. NFL executives rely on predictability, and Sanders just shattered that illusion. While teams traditionally control rookie narratives through on-field performance, this situation flipped the script entirely. Social media traction, NIL-era leverage, and cross-generational branding converged at the perfect time. Sources claim Nike's internal models compared Sanders' engagement metrics to early Jordan Brand data, adjusted for modern digital scale, and the results triggered an emergency green light. Suddenly, the league office had to confront a brutal reality. A rookie with the Sanders name, swagger, and street credibility was out-earning locker room leaders before taking a snap.
$250 million in rookie jersey sales for Shedeur Sanders, which means he's going to commission $14 million. He only made $4.6 million from his rookie contract. So he's already made more than most second, third, whatever round.
The deal reportedly includes a prime equity style clause, a mechanism inspired by legacy athlete branding, giving Sanders long-term revenue participation instead of short-term cash grabs. That clause alone sent shockwaves through ownership circles because it threatens the league's tightly controlled rookie wage and endorsement ecosystem. NFL executives rely on predictability, and Sanders just shattered that illusion. While teams traditionally control rookie narratives through on-field performance, this situation flipped the script entirely. Social media traction, NIL-era leverage, and cross-generational branding converged at the perfect time. Sources claim Nike's internal models compared Sanders' engagement metrics to early Jordan Brand data, adjusted for modern digital scale, and the results triggered an emergency green light. Suddenly, the league office had to confront a brutal reality. A rookie with the Sanders name, swagger, and street credibility was out-earning locker room leaders before taking a snap. That kind of imbalance creates tension, and tension creates leaks. By midweek, executive calls reportedly turned hostile, with concerns that this deal could rewrite endorsement expectations for future rookies. The NFL wasn't ready for a player to win the business game before the football game even started, and now the pressure cooker is on from every angle imaginable. As the numbers kept climbing, the mood inside league headquarters reportedly shifted from disbelief to damage control. Sources claim several owners demanded briefings on how jersey revenue was being tracked, questioning whether digital bundles, overseas sales, and influencer-driven campaigns were inflating the totals. The answer reportedly made things worse. Sanders merch wasn't just selling fast, It was selling smart. Limited drops, timed releases, athlete-led promos, and viral clips turned every restock into an event. Nike allegedly coordinated with retailers to create artificial scarcity, pushing resale markets into overdrive and reinforcing hype culture economics. That strategy mirrors sneaker drops, not football jerseys, and it exposed how outdated the league's traditional marketing playbook has become. Executives accustomed to controlled rollouts suddenly faced a street-driven marketplace that rewarded boldness over hierarchy. Meanwhile, agents around the league reportedly started calling emergency meetings, pointing at Sanders as proof that the NIL era never ended, it just evolved. College-era leverage followed him straight into the NFL, and the league's old guard wasn't prepared. Sources close to sponsorship negotiations claim Nike's extension framework includes performance escalators tied not just to touchdowns, but to social reach, streaming appearances, and international brand activations. That's a dangerous precedent for a league that prefers football stats over cultural metrics. Inside locker rooms, veterans reportedly took notice, with some quietly frustrated that a rookie's off-field bag dwarfed years of grinding. But fans didn't care. The streets crowned Sanders early, feeding into the narrative that he represents a new-age athlete who doesn't wait for permission. Media backlash followed fast, with critics claiming hype overload and warning of collapse if on-field results don't match the shine. Still, Nike reportedly doubled down, arguing that culture moves faster than scoreboards. This wasn't about Sunday box scores, it was about owning a generation's attention. Sources say executives referenced the 90s primetime era, but emphasize that digital amplification makes today's impact 10 times stronger. Every clip, every outfit, every quote feeds the machine. Meanwhile, NFL marketing partners reportedly panicked, realizing their own endorsement structures suddenly looked small-time next to Nike's aggressive flex. The league built its brand on parity, but Sanders disrupted that balance without throwing a single pass. As internal memos circulated, one message became clear. This wasn't just a contract, it was a power shift. And power shifts always come with resistance, resentment, and real consequences. Behind closed doors, sources claim the league office began quietly exploring policy adjustments to prevent another situation like this. Not to cancel the deal, but to contain future fallout. Rookie endorsement caps, revised licensing percentages, and stricter approval timelines reportedly entered early-stage discussions. The irony is loud. The NFL benefited for years from star power driving revenue, yet now a rookie leveraging modern branding techniques feels like a threat instead of a blessing. Sanders didn't break any rules. He mastered the system better than expected. Nike's legal team reportedly ensured every clause stayed compliant, leaving executives with frustration, but no leverage. Meanwhile, media narratives intensified, painting Sanders as both a marketing genius and a ticking time bomb. Talk shows framed the situation as pressure overload, questioning whether a young quarterback can handle corporate expectations alongside NFL defenses. Sources close to Sanders' camp claim preparation has been relentless, with private QB coaches, sports psychologists, and brand advisors working in sync. The goal isn't just survival, it's domination. Nike allegedly structured the deal to reduce immediate noise, spacing campaigns strategically to avoid overexposure. That detail matters because it signals long-term intent rather than quick cash. Still, backlash kept growing. Traditionalists argued that football should come first, while younger fans celebrated the hustle. The generational divide became impossible to ignore. Executives worried that if Sanders struggles early, the league could face a PR nightmare with a hyper-visible rookie underperforming. But sources claim Nike ran stress test scenarios, concluding that even moderate performance wouldn't derail brand value. Controversy fuels clicks, and clicks fuel commerce. That cold logic unsettled league insiders accustomed to moral narratives about earning stripes. Sanders' situation exposed a truth many avoid. Modern sports business rewards attention more than patience. As preseason coverage ramped up, every practice throw turned into content. Every sideline clip dissected for symbolism. The pressure is massive, but so is the machine behind him. Sources claim endorsement interest from overseas brands spiked after Nike's move, with companies in Asia and Europe viewing Sanders as a gateway into American football culture. That global angle further complicates the league's control. The NFL sells teams, Nike sells icons, and icons don't wait their turn. The tension hit another level when reports surfaced that internal NFL meetings grew heated over revenue-sharing optics. Sources claim some owners questioned why league infrastructure nurtures talent only for outside brands to reap massive early returns. That complaint ignores reality, but frustration doesn't need logic to spread. Sanders became the symbol of a system owners didn't design, but now must live with. Meanwhile, Nike reportedly leaked selective metrics to reinforce dominance, including engagement rates outperforming veteran quarterbacks during playoff runs. That move wasn't accidental. It sent a message. This rookie isn't just popular, he's profitable. Media outlets amplified the drama, framing it as a battle between corporate giants and league tradition. Sanders stayed mostly quiet publicly, letting the numbers talk. That silence added to the mystique. As sources claim, brand advisors encourage minimal commentary to avoid fueling backlash cycles. Let critics argue while the machine prints money. On the field, training camp footage showed sharp mechanics, confident reads, and leadership flashes, feeding believers and silencing some doubters. But every rep carried extra weight, because failure would be magnified. The league thrives on narratives, and this one writes itself daily. NFL executives reportedly fear a domino effect, where future rookies demand similar leverage, disrupting draft economics. That fear drives resistance, but resistance often strengthens movements. Sanders represents the collision of NIL freedom, social media power, and legacy branding. That mix can't be undone. As preseason games approached, betting markets even adjusted visibility odds, reflecting the belief that Sanders would dominate headlines regardless of snap count. That's unheard of for a fifth-round rookie. The pressure isn't just about wins, it's about validating a cultural shift in real time. Sources claim Nike executives view this as a stress test for the future of athlete branding, with the NFL as an unwilling participant. The league can fight it, regulate it, or adapt to it, but ignoring it is no longer an option. Now the league stands at a crossroads, and every move matters. As sources claim, Nike's extension paperwork is nearly finalized, with announcement timing tied to preseason momentum and global marketing cycles. The NFL can't stop it, only react. Sanders walks into the season carrying expectations heavier than pads, but also opportunities unmatched by any rookie before. This isn't just about football anymore, it's about control, culture, and cash. Executives fear chaos, fans crave spectacle, and brands chase relevance. That triangle creates sparks, and sparks start fires. If Sanders wins early, the league's old endorsement hierarchy collapses overnight. If struggles come, critics will circle, waiting to say hype outran substance. Either way, history is already written. A fifth-round pick forced billion-dollar conversations and shook the foundation of professional football economics. That alone proves impact. As preseason hype peaks and cameras lock in, every snap becomes a referendum on modern athlete power. The NFL didn't plan for this, but planning doesn't matter when momentum takes over. Sanders embodies a new era where branding, business, and belief collide at full speed. The league can't put that genie back in the bottle, and as this story keeps unfolding, staying locked in matters. The fallout inside the NFL continues to spread as executives quietly acknowledge that the Shedeur Sanders moment cannot be undone anymore. Sources claim emergency strategy calls have expanded beyond marketing departments and into competitive balance committees, because money this loud always reshapes locker room dynamics. When a rookie enters the building with endorsement power that rivals franchise cornerstones, hierarchy gets tested fast. Veterans may say the right things publicly, but insiders report growing tension around visibility, media access, and sponsorship prioritization. Sanders instantly became the most requested rookie for interviews, tunnel shots, and branded content, forcing teams to restructure weekly media schedules. That shift matters because access equals influence. As sources claim, some teams are already bracing for internal endorsement conflicts as younger players attempt to mirror Sanders' blueprint. The league fears imitation more than dominance. Nike, meanwhile, is reportedly preparing Phase 2 of the rollout, including international appearances, limited edition cleats, and lifestyle apparel drops tied to game weeks. This is no longer football merch, it's culture packaging. Sources say internal projections suggest Sanders could clear another 9 figures in brand-driven revenue before the end of his rookie season, if momentum holds. That projection has owners uneasy because it rewrites the power dynamic between teams and talent. The NFL traditionally sells shields and franchises, but Nike sells individuals, and individuals are harder to control. On the field, coaching staffs reportedly face subtle pressure to accelerate Sanders' visibility because benching a global brand icon comes with business consequences. That reality scares purists, but it reflects modern sports economics. As preseason evaluations continue, every throw, misstep, and highlight gets amplified beyond football logic. Critics claim the hype is dangerous, but supporters argue that pressure builds diamonds. Either way, Sanders has become the test case for a future where rookies arrive fully formed as brands. The league can adjust policies, rewrite guidelines, and issue memos, but momentum already picked a direction. As sources claim, sponsors across multiple sports are watching closely, viewing this situation as a roadmap for bypassing traditional league control. That possibility keeps executives awake at night. This isn't chaos, it's evolution happening in real time. And whether the league likes it or not, the Sanders effect is now embedded in the business fabric of professional football. Sources say league partners are monitoring rating spikes, sponsor impressions, and youth engagement metrics weekly, because this rookie wave is reshaping how future stars will be valued and protected. Every data point strengthens the argument that attention now moves faster than tradition, and control must evolve or collapse. Insiders claim front offices are already rewriting rookie education programs to include brand management, media discipline, and financial strategy at unprecedented levels. This shift signals that the league's future will reward adaptability over tradition, speed over patience, and influence over silence. Sources claim resistance will fade once revenue aligns because money always settles debates faster than ideology. That reality is now impossible for the NFL to ignore. Change has officially arrived, and it moves fast, no brakes.